Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Uh, all right, wake up report. Sit rep. Today, easy day to wake up. Uh, Hopped right out of bed. Very easy to get in the workout room. Uh, I think it's attributed to I have tomorrow off. I have a new coworker starting, so it's kind of exciting. Get to meet a guy you're going to be working with. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's like it's weird what influences how awake you are, or if you get a good night's sleep. So, I think a large part of it is mental, but I don't know. I've never had like a smartwatch before. I don't know how they calculate a sleep score or whatever, but it does seem directly tied to I don't know if it's placebo. Let me say that first off. But if I check it and man, I'm feeling like shit, it's usually lower for the week than normal. So I don't know. Yeah, just not getting good REM sleep. I tried to plot that to things. We're going. We're trying to get better all around. It starts with the body, ends with the mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just some fat idiot in Michigan trying to be better. Hey, thanks for the follow. I believe in you. Thank you, Joey. We're trying to keep the determination high, stick with it through thick and thin. I feel like this is the first time in my life where it's I'm trying to work out and be healthy just for the rest of my life. Before, you're always doing it for a thing. I want to look good for my friend's wedding. I want to look good for the beach. I want to look good so I get more ladies or men, depending on what you're into. But this is the first time I'm I care about myself, and I just want to be healthy. Man, nothing wrong with that. I'm getting healthy for myself this time around. And I think it's healthier. I still think, I plateaued a couple times, and that was kind of disheartening, but I still had high determination, which powered through it. But I know the slump is going to come, after a year or something, where I'm going to be at a number I'm much more happy with, but things are going to be my life's going to get way more busy, or something else is going to take its place. When I have kids or something. Trying to still work out with that, with many pressures in my life. Because right now, there's not a whole lot going on. It's a pretty chill point in my life. Hey, thanks for all the gifts, Amity. Thank you. Run, Forrest, run. I'm on it. I'm on it. The real test is going to be when you're like working out. Am I going to still be working out when my life is like in the dumps? So not in the dumps, but like way busier. I don't think you could ever be a busier human being than being like a parent and then working like a full-time career job. A lot of people at my work have kids, and they're constantly like, my kid threw up, I gotta go home right now. It's like, damn. Hey, thank you, Gringo. Thank you for all the roses there. Thank you, thank you. Good morning. We're getting it. We're averaging about a pound a week. We're at day 119. Making good progress. Making very good progress. I feel like, 25 is a little bit noticeable, yeah. My clothes are fitting better, my energy's better. I feel like the real thing, the double take, reveal for friends I haven't seen in a long time is if I lose the next 25. You lose 50 pounds, you start to change your face, How much was your bike? This was an investment. So I found a Schwinn bike on Facebook Marketplace for $90. And I rode that for like 6 months. But I had it for like ever. And then that broke, and I tried to fix it. I tried to fix it a couple times, and I had to buy this, which is an assault bike, Assault Fitness. And it was steep, $800. But, I calculated it out. I'm doing like a home gym. This is investment. I want to be doing this for a long time. Split out the gym near my work, the YMCA of Detroit, is like $65 a month with a discount. So I was like, okay, like a year and a half to use a bike, which is like my main form of cardio. Yeah, we can do that. I do 5 to 10 miles every day on the cycling bike. But I don't use so. Oh, nice. What do you use? I love it. I personally love it. It is lower intensity, but I don't know. I could do other things. I could read chat. Whereas if I was on a treadmill, I hate treadmills. I fucking hate treadmills, and one of my knees is kind of acts up when I'm on a treadmill. That's like the number one, but like for me personally, I hate it. I don't like it. And I don't know, the bike is just so much better. I've seen you every day for the past month. I just want to say, proud of you. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Brendan. I got a nice Kaiser cycling bike. Oh, shit. Those are 3K. Whoa. Yeah, damn. That's too much. It's too much. But, if you're doing it a lot, again, it's an investment. That's a steep investment. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. You got to just check it like every day. Make a reminder for yourself, especially on the weekend. And check it the first thing every time you wake up. That's what I had to do. You'll see one pop up. You'll be like, boom, yep, that's it. That's close enough to me and a cheap enough price. Hope you achieve your goals this year, bro. Thank you, Jose. Me too. I've got lots of goals. If you have one goal, it could be pass or fail. If you got lots of goals, then your goals kind of change. My immediate next goal, I'm 262 right now. My immediate next goal is 259. Get in the 250s. I haven't been in the 250s since 2017. I keep saying that over and over again. Broken record, but that's a long time ago. That's like almost a decade ago, which is insane to say. I went from 250 to 170. Damn! Good for you, Jose. Number one thing, consistency, staying motivated. If I ever stagnate, plateau, it's usually because I'm not staying in a calorie deficit, and then don't get injured. I think that's like the pyramid of why are scam fitness influencers always trying to create their own systems. I'm like, I kind of get it. It's like this is one thing that works specifically for me. And I'm trying to market and package it to everybody. I don't know. You're always trying to be like Nostradamus for working out. Like, oh, I can solve the fat crisis. It's like, for you, yeah, maybe. Other people's lives aren't your life. But I don't know, maybe it'll help out. Let's go. Hey, good morning, Super Salmon. How's it going? I never want to get like that. I want to tell you what I'm doing, and it may or may not help you out. There's no one way to do anything, especially with working out. Like, you could work out with bad form and still build muscles, which is kind of why people have very adamant opinions that are not backed by science whatsoever. But you look at them and you're like, well, I guess, that worked for you. Another piece of mind. Anything is better than nothing. Yes, I could be going high intensity. Yeah, I could be going super high weights. I could be losing weight faster. I could be bulking up faster. But I'm going at a speed comfortable for me. I'm sticking with it. Getting it in every day. Where did you get your shirt? It's nice. It's kind of a sad shirt. It's this sketch comedy group called The Whitest Kids You Know. They were doing a stream over COVID, and they are all getting back together, and they were writing a movie, and they were just having fun over lockdown. It was a fun thing to watch when you couldn't go out. And this is one of the guys from the group, Trevor. And Trevor tragically passed away, like freak accident. Like he fell off his balcony and like just died. Like it wasn't even that high up, I guess. It was like a one-story balcony, or a two-story house. But he just fell wrong and tragically passed away. And it was eerie because like a week or a month ago before he passed, he said, if I ever die, I want to be known in the local newspaper as a local sex pot and just have it was like such a weird thing to say. And then for him to pass away not too short after. So they made these shirts in his honor and all the donations went to his family, I think. That's not cool, yeah. Very sad. Very funny guy. I think he was in his 40s. Damn. So the world is so chaotic and random sometimes. But anyway, I wanted to support. I miss Trevor. But, you know, I think he'd want to be known for the fun stuff he did, not the tragic death he had. So, what more perfect way to do that than a weirdly ironic t-shirt with his big mugshot on it. I'm trying to buy less graphic tees. What a weird transition. That used to be my wardrobe. Graphic tee, pair of jeans. Like, seriously, for basically my entire life. I'd be like, I'm a funny guy, and I might as well get a joke in for people who can just see me. So I have all these shirts that are just, like, not appropriate for, like, I don't know, nice events. I think that's another part that's changing since I've been caring more about myself. I've been shaving. I've been trying to grow a mustache. I don't know. We'll see if I keep that. Caring about my appearance. Wearing nicer shirts. Still comfortable. Nothing crazy. Some button-ups. Some polos. You know. I still don't want to feel super restrained by wearing a big three-piece suit or nothing. I'm not that crazy. That shit's uncomfortable. It takes way too much time out of my day. But, you know, less graphic tees. Stop dressing up like a grown toddler, man. I don't know. I feel people treat you differently. You know, everyone tries to size you up. And, like, if you look a little bit more professional, people be, you know, treat you more like an authority or have some respect. Whereas if you're wearing a big graphic tee that says I F on the first date, yeah, people are going to be like, this guy is a buffoon. So, you know, overall, just caring more about myself. I also deleted most of my social media. The hardest thing to delete was Facebook and Instagram. You know, you could deactivate and still use Messenger. I've been doing that for a long time. But I was finally like, if someone doesn't have my number by this point, are they really that good of friends? So, deleted that. You know, downloaded the history that I'll never look at. But just in case, someone sent me something that was sort of important. But that was hard. Deleting Twitter, that was easy. Yeah, it feels good. Because a lot of the time you'd be like upset on a day because of some shit somebody posted on Facebook. It's like, oh my God, this guy's church in Maryland or whatever. It's like, I don't fucking live in Maryland. Why am I being brought down by someone's random post? Like, yeah, it's a friend. But they just like share this random thing. All the GoFundMes, some of which are scam ones. Recycled memes from years and years ago. Hey, thanks, Caleb. Good morning to you as well. Keep up the good work, homie. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for leaving a comment. Thanks for checking it out for a second. You know, I have a feeling, you know, I don't mind no one watching right now because, you know, this is the before. People aren't going to be really interested in my workout stream where I'm just talking into the camera until there's like, they're like, whoa, that guy's ripped as hell. And then I could be like, and I was really fat, so you can watch my progress. Who is Mr. Universe? It's like a bodybuilding. It's like the Olympics of bodybuilding, I guess. So like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Ronnie Coleman. I believe in you, my guy. Thank you, Caleb. Appreciate you. I'm curious to know, has there ever been a fat guy that became Mr. Universe? What are your macros? We're not at that level yet, Nick Miller. My answer, I have no idea. I don't even 100% know what that is. I've heard the word before, but I can't say I could name a macro gun pointed to my head right now. But if I want to get to Mr. Universe level, we will have to learn. We will have to learn. Can you tell me what a macro is, please? I need to learn. Hey, Caleb, I completely understand. Yeah, for me, I had to find a time that works. And thankfully, I just have like a normal 9 to 5, so mornings, perfect. Very consistent. I think just find a time you can be very consistent with it. You know, normally after work is not it. Like, for me, it's before work. But you know what? If you can figure out a thing where, you know, find a time that works for you. I don't want to be too influential in when you do it. But for me, I did lunchtime workouts, and those got interrupted. I did after work workouts, and those were pretty good when I had a group. But as soon as the group dissolved, I stopped going. Or as soon as like enough of my friends from the group. Mornings, for me, I am only beholden to myself, and if I don't do it, I feel shitty throughout the rest of the day, so there's a shame aspect to it. I don't know, it helps to keep me accountable. It gets it out of the way so that anything that happens during the day, you know, I can't be like, I don't want to go to the gym. Like, if I want to get out of bed and go right back to bed on a weekday, that's another problem. But, I mean, normally, feet hit the floor and get the day started. So, you know, take that initiative and immediately do a workout before I can feel anxious about the day. I don't know. That's what works for me. That's what for. Hey, Cornbread Cards. Thank you. Good morning. Good shit, my guy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, for me, Caleb, it was just about caring about myself. You know, not doing it for anyone else. You know, slow and steady. Who cares if I'm not losing weight at the rate someone else is telling me? Thanks, Caleb. You'll get there. Sometimes you have to be in the right mindset. Because before this, like entire lockdown, like I haven't worked out in like 7 years. And I always told myself, like, no, I'm not going to work out. If I just work out one day, that's not going to make any significant change in my life. But I wish I had, like, done something. Because 7 years of sedentary behavior wasn't good on my body. I should have done something. You know, I went on walks every once in a while. Very low intensity. You know, just get it so I don't get boils and bruises on my back from being bedridden. You know, I turned to myself. Yeah. A lot of little things. You know, ironically, the stream helps me to stay accountable. You know, when I had this bike before, it just sat in this room for a long time. Like 3 or 4 years. This bike just sat in here gathering dust. It was the workout room everybody's got in their house. where I would hop on it for like 10 minutes and be like, damn, that's really hard and boring. I was like, maybe I'll do 10 minutes every day. It's like, okay. But now I'm doing 30 minutes every day. And I attribute that to the stream because time flies by when I'm not like entirely focused on nothing. It'll always be tomorrow if it isn't today. Yeah, that's another thing too. You know, I happen to just start working out January 3rd, but I hate New Year's resolutions, you know. You can make a change in your life at any time and point. So, you know, figure out something you could do today. You don't need a gym membership to go walk in the park. Calisthenics are free. You don't need to buy any weights or nothing. You know, despite all the equipment at the gym, jumping jacks, push-ups, incline from your knees if you need to, especially if you're a bigger guy. Sit-ups, just crunch if you need to. Don't do full sit-up. For me, it's hard on my back. So just get the crunch in. You'll feel it in your core if you're getting full shoulder blades off the ground. A lot of things you could do. People will go, hey, that's a baby push-up. That's a baby sit-up. It's like, you don't know me. There's a reason an alternate form exists, and it's for people just starting out. So don't tell me, Jim Bro, that I'm not doing a full one. Yeah, I am. For what I could do, if you had an extra 100 pounds on you, you wouldn't be able to do it. Anyway, little rant I have. Never shame somebody for doing a alternate form. And like, how do you know? What if I'm injured? There's a lot of reasons for doing an alternate form or something. So. Simple cardio is game changing, yeah. Staying consistent with it. Planks is really good core. Yeah. All those things are free. Maybe you need a mat. Maybe you just need a patch of grass in the backyard. All right, 3 more minutes here on the bike, and then we'll lift some weights. I got the 35s ready to go. You know, I kind of went easy, waiting for my arms to rest up, but we're going to try to do another heavy set today. So far, 8 is my max for doing bicep curls with the 35s. We're trying to get up to full sets of 12. You know, it's just week 1, so we're getting there. We're lifting heavier. It's a pretty big jump, but I didn't want to buy, like, just 10 pounds up and then, you know, I wanted a challenge. And the 35s definitely are a big step up. So we'll get there. I'll take a blinker on cam for motivation. What? What does that mean, Brady? Hey, thanks, Cornbread Cards. Thanks for checking in again. If you don't come back, have a good day. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully see you another time. Woo. Oh, hitting a cart until it no longer hits. I see. I don't know these vape terms. Okay. Oh, wow. Thanks, Cornbread. That means a lot. I appreciate you. I always wonder, too. I'm like, why would anyone watch this? But, you know, I'm making a change in my life. Hey, Brady, thanks for the follow. And I like to think I'm an enjoyable person to listen to. Some days I don't talk about anything, but You know, so maybe that's the point. A little escapism. Keep it up, man. Thank you, Brady. And I got that soothing voice. Lull you back to sleep. Or, you know, depending where you are in the world. Hey, that's what I like to hear. Yeah. Whatever you get out of it, as long as you're watching, it's nice to have people here. All right. That's 30 minutes on the bike. Let's lift some weights. That disappointed wolf, one day I'll make him smile. But we're not there yet. Mustache coming in. Looks like shit. I gotta shave up all this, but we're getting there. Woo! Let the cardio come down a little bit. My heart rate, 150. Yeah, I'm pretty happy that I could consistently get it to like an elevated level. Like my resting heart rate is like 100. It's pretty good. Maybe a little high. No, I think that's pretty normal actually. Your range depends on your age or whatever. But yeah, I can consistently get it to like a moderate, you know, vigorous level. You know, 180 is like, I'm really like, oh no. So, you know, it's nice to get that every once in a while just to know that you can. But yeah, staying in that pocket. Again, I want to enjoy the workouts. I don't, you know, when you're at that high of a heart rate, it's good for training, but it just sucks. What am I losing the weight for? You know, why do I need to lose it that fast? I don't know. You know, when we're sculpting, when we get the weight off and we just begin sculpting for Mr. Universe, we'll need to worry about that level of intensity. But for now, while I got this fat baby inside of me, we can just take it easy. You know, we're trending down. All right, round one. Here we go. 35s. As many as I can do. I'm trying to beat 8. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh, come on. 6. 6. Come on. 7. Oh shit, can't do 7. All right. Only 6. Okay. You know, that makes sense. My arms were still a little bit sore. All right, finish out with the 20s. 7. 7. Oh, that sucks. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Oh yeah. Even though I only did 6, I really felt those ones. Oh damn. Don't get injured. As tempting as it is to want to get these, used to these 35s. Don't get injured. That will really suck. I'll have big flabby arms if I get injured and I can't lift. Take it easy. Do what I can. Your body will tell you when you're breaking your limits. I can tell the difference from the last time I saw you. Keep it up, man. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, we're getting there. We're in a good place. You know, we're at an all-time low for the year weight-wise. Arms, we're lifting heavier. You know, really ramping it up in the summertime as the weather warms up. All right, some triceps. 1, sorry for belly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo, 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 woo. All right, side lateral, and then sumo stomps. 25. I'm trying to do 50 a day, so we're spacing it out. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo. All right, switch arms. 1, 2. I'm excited for sumo on Sunday. 3, 4. I feel like I've really been working on stuff. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, 25 sumo stomps. Insert fart noises as you see applicable. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what slapping does, but I imagine it makes you want to stomp more. I don't know. 8, but that's what my teacher told me. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 more. 21, 22, 23. What's going on? 24. Working out. 25. Doing some sumo stomps. Teacher of what? Sumo. What's up, CB? Good morning. Gets you into it more so you can focus on the actual activity. You know what? That's probably it. All right, that's the end of round one. You know, there's a small sumo club that opened near me. Who knew? Southeast Michigan. But I think sumo is on the rise in America. You know, still very small, still extremely niche, but apparently very analogous to judo. So there's like a lot of judo people that are like, oh yeah, sumo's got a lot of similarities. So, you know, in the off season of judo, you know, they're picking it up. And, you know, I don't know. I like the ceremonies of it. I like the people it gravitates, you know, the people who watch and the people who do it. Good vibes all around. So, you know, yeah, it's weird as hell, but I like it. So, what do sumo stomps do? They work on like hip flexors, you know, that inside ability to balance. Balance is the main reason I've been doing them. And then it does a squat. So you're like, you know, getting a good leg and glutes. Them things look like they can wear you out. Yes, for sure. Sick work. Thanks, bro. Thank you, CB. No, I appreciate you asking. Yeah, because I didn't know. I still don't know. but you know, he was like, you know, I took his advice because he's like, you know, I do 50 a day. I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, if you're having trouble, you know. Hey, thanks for the follow, CB. All right. Heart rate's down. 137. Let's get back to it. Round two. Here we go. All right. Another heavy set. It's that guy that went viral for being... What? There's somebody... I mean, you know, flash in the pan news. No, I'm not that guy. What's up, Sanders? Good morning. I'm a fat guy working out. This is not a political stream. But appreciate that I look like somebody. When I had the beard, a lot of people were like, confused me for other people. You know, I feel like a beard for me and my body type, it gives a lot of people facial blindness. Oh my gosh, it is him. I gotta see this guy. I haven't looked at the news today. All right, some 35s. 1, 2. Now I got a doppelganger doing some crazy shit. 2, 3, 4. Come on, we can get there. 5. Don't swing them. 5. Just the arms. 6. 6. Come on, we got that. We got it. 7. Yeah. Come on, we got it. 7. Come on, we could beat 8. 8. Come on, we could get 9 on this one. 8. Come on, 9. 9. Swung it a little bit. 9. Come on, we could get 10. 10. Can't get 10. Hey. Okay. Okay. We got there. Woo. Yeah, it's weird warming up. I was able to do more. Crazy doesn't even begin to touch it. Oh, okay. Some guy clipped you going on a rant yesterday morning about how you love. Oh, okay, great. You know. Yeah, because that definitely is the outcome I wanted to come out of that. Sanders, can you send me? Say your first name. It's Jason. I put it in the description of the thing. I'm Jason. I'm trying to turn flabs into slabs. Okay, here we go. I don't see it. Oh, okay, I don't know. I put a description in the stream. But yeah, I don't know how. TikTok streaming is very strange. Anyway, I'm Jason. Good morning. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! So you're that Jason. Are you trying to gaslight me into thinking that there's some like weird viral event? Hey, thanks for the follow. All right. Side laterals. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch arms. 12 more, then we'll do 25 more sumo stomps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! I can't say which one without being offensive, likely. Which Jason? I'm confused. Hey, Aaron, thank you for the follow. All right, 25 sumo stomps. And then that's the end of round 2. Here we go. Getting it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 more. 21, 22, 23, 20. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, 25. Come on. 25. Woo, that's the end of round 2, babies. Okay, I finally Google. I was wrong. His name isn't Jason, it's Steven. Oh, I don't know who this is. Steven Asante. I have no idea. Does he look like me, really? Is it the mustache? Because this mustache is pretty new. Ah, interesting. Maybe I gotta shave this mustache. Thanks, Alex Grace. I'm gonna look this up afterwards. I might immediately shave this mustache. All right. One more round of lifting weights, and then we're done for the day. Google them real quick. I got my phone and my laptop. I gotta finish out my workout. But as soon as I go to work, actually, now you got me so damn curious. Hold on, let's look them up. Pull them up on Chrome here. I'm going incognito mode, so I don't see a ton of this guy. New incognito window. Okay, let's Google. Steven Asante. Oh, this is the my 600-pound life guy. Okay, yeah, I guess I kind of look like him. That dude lost a ton of weight. The Asante brothers. Okay. Yeah, that just goes to show you, kind of, hey, we're getting there. Hey, that guy lost a ton of weight. That guy was almost on the verge of death. And you see people sometimes at the end of their episode, and I think Steven was like had a meltdown, and you're like, this guy's just gonna die. And then he like turned it around and lost the weight. So, I don't mind that. Yeah, we kind of look alike. I could see that. I could see being related to that guy. Yeah, for sure. I do not mind the comparison. Yeah. You know what's even crazier? Look up one of the brothers from How I Met Your Mother, the Erickson brothers or something. Now that one looks almost identical to me. Of all doppelgangers on the planet, I was like, holy shit. If I ever run into this guy, because he had like the long hair, and I was like, that dude's face shape is like almost exactly the same as mine. I was like, holy shit. Did I accidentally star in How I Met Your Mother and just forgot about it? Yeah. Look that guy up. Google Eric's, or I can't remember the name exactly. Look up How I Met Your Brother brothers, and there's like a guy in like a red vest or something. You'll be like, holy shit. All right, here we go. Last round of lifting weights. I'm going to try to go heavy again. Let's see. All right, let's see how much I can get on the 35s here. Last set. Round 3. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Come on, 7. Kind of swinging them. 8. Oh, can't do 8. come on. No, can't do it. Finish out with the 20s. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. 11. 11. Oh shit. 12. Oh, 12. Woo! Nice little thunderstorm here in Michigan. A lot of rain, much needed. It's been hot as hell the past couple of days. Well, it's been cold as hell, hot as hell, cold as hell. It's very strange. Typical Michigan. All right, triceps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Side lateral raises, and we're done for the day. Ooh, biceps is burning. Damn. Those 35s are doing in the work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. One more set on the other arms and we're all set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hell yeah. Really happy with the progress on those 35s. You know, we'll get there to a full set, but we're on our way for sure. Making good progress. Feeling the burn. Arms feeling nice and challenged. Thanks for watching, everybody. No stream tomorrow. It might be an evening stream, but you know, I got a big day tomorrow. My wife's graduation is happening, so I'm very excited for her. So it's her day tomorrow. I might make it up with a Saturday workout. Who knows? But normally I work out 7 a.m. every weekday. So if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Monday morning. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody. Yeah, thanks for checking in. Thanks for all the new follows. Peace. Sweat check. Prove it's not all CGI. Okay. Have a good one. All right. See you, Twitch. See you, YouTube. Thanks for watching.